Now, when I gave you the level of $450 as a possible target for QTUM this year, I was a little bit too optimistic, wasn't I? Therefore, it's time to do a new QTUM technical analysis. Let's see where the price is heading. Let's see what's happening right now, because I was a little bit too optimistic. Or was I? Today's analysis will be based on the daily chart of QTUM versus dollar, and our conclusions will be drawn from this playground. Now, as I said from the beginning, I might have been a little too optimistic in our price prediction video, and if you haven't, I would absolutely advise you to check that out. Because yes, our final target was $450, but we also gave some lower targets, which might not be too optimistic, but more realistic. I will not discuss those levels in this video. You got that video, I think it's from March of this year. Check it out. My goal is here to show you, is QTUM bullish or bearish? Is there a possibility for a breakout of all-time highs of QTUM? And the short answer is yes, there is a chance that we go to much higher levels than we are today. QTUM at the shooting of this video is standing just below $13, 12.96. While the bullish narrative, and when I think by the end of 2021 QTUM will go much higher. Trendline number 1 is telling you a very simple thing. From the low of July in September, end of September, we made a higher low. This is a bullish stuff. So there is a chance that we in the next few days touch, for example, one more time this upward sloping trend line of support and then move to much higher places. It's not mandatory, but it's certainly possible. Don't be surprised if QTUM fall. There's nothing to worry about if we are above this trend line. When talking support, we also must discuss resistance, and this is the most obvious level of parallel resistance. I mean, there is not one point, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many points of resistance that this is an absolute crucial level that is holding us back. And we are talking about $14. The line I put is around 14.14. But here's the thing. This is the line that you must watch. If QTUM breaks $14 with momentum and volume, which at the moment is not at its highest levels. I mean, what is this? Not much, right? This is the first indication that altcoin season still haven't arrived, but it will. Have patience, it will. The structure is pretty good in my opinion. This is an ascending triangle. We have lower highs that will be higher and higher, making pressure to that $14, and you see that we have around the end of this month that this needs to be resolved. My assumption is it will be resolved much faster, but this is a deadline. Until the end of November, you will for sure see higher prices in QTUM if this plays out as the technicals are showing us. Of course, there is always a possibility of a breakdown, and this would be in fact very bearish scenario. I don't expect it, but always you need to have that option in mind. I will expect a move like this from the QTUM and act accordingly. Now I will remove everything but the support of this triangle and show you even bigger stuff happening right now regarding some triangles. If we connect this ultimate high of May from QTUM, we will use only the bodies, but the wicks at some point came all the way to $34. So let's connect that point with this point of September and even more significant results we are getting. You can see that we are living inside of this massive symmetrical triangle. So May we established this point of resistance in September, and since then tried to break to the upside. So price is really hugging this resistance. We are trying to get up, and this is a clear indication that something is brewing to the upside. With conjunction of that ascending triangle, this is showing me upside potential, because symmetrical triangles are in fact neutral patterns, but as I said, other things are pointing us to not so neutral territory, but the upside. As we always do on this channel, for the direction and the confirmation that I'm saying, let's ask moving averages what I think about it. This is a pretty fast one on the daily chart, 21, and for QTUM, pretty important one. Here, it was showing us the real bear trend. It was resisting the price pretty clearly, and if the price was below 21, you would be on the cautious side. You would not be investing so much. Now things changed after that, and we regained our ground above the 21 exponential moving average. Now with this next move, QTUM showed us that it is consolidating, and that is whiplashing around 21 exponential moving average, up and down and up and down and up and down. Here it was already down. Now since this move, and this was 1 month ago, you can clearly see what is happening. The price is above 21. This is a bullish scenario. This is a bullish confirmation. Now it's not to say that we can plunge one more time below 21, but things are looking pretty good. And not only regard 21 exponential moving average, it's the matter of 34. We are also above it. It's the matter of very important one, 55. The price is clearly above it. So there is a lot of support beneath the price. This is bullish. This is showing me signs of strength. Something big is about to happen. And if I must take a stance and make a verdict, QTUM, you have my thumbs up. You go, girl, or boy, or whatever you are. You just go. Because I think big levels are ahead of you. I wouldn't throw that $450 out of the window yet. We don't know how the altcoin season will unravel. But one more time, I'm asking you, look into our video, our price prediction video from the beginning of this year. I'm absolutely positive that QTUM by the end of 2021 will go to all-time highs that it ever made. But not only that, above those all-time highs are the levels that I've shown you. So buckle up for the new altcoin season that is coming to town. And until then, watch this video. In there I'm also talking about technical analysis of this coin. I'm making a price prediction. I'm giving you the levels that might be surpassed. So until the QTUM joins the altcoin season, my friend, I'm waving from the moon.